Here we have the 2018 BMW 5 Series 520D G30 body. So 5 means 5 Series, 20 means that it's a 2-liter, and D means that it's a diesel. I'm going to show you around this car, and I'm also going to give it a test drive. But before that, please don't forget to smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel to see more videos. Beautiful. That line all the way from the fender to the back, it just stands out so much. This car also comes with 19-inch rims, which are really nice as well, and they're wrapped in Goodyear Eagle F1 245 4019s. You'll notice over here that it says luxury line. This is actually the bottom spec model that you can buy from BMW Philippines. The other one being the M Sport package. So as you move around, just follow that line. Wow, that's so nice. You got your sensors over there, and even the back of the car is just so nice. In the front, the headlights are also so nice. Look at that, DRLs. These are what BMW called BMW Adaptive LED. That grille is just massive, but thankfully it's not as massive as the new 3 Series or the new 4 Series, which just looks hilariously big. As you enter the car, just wow! If you think the exterior looks good, look at the interior of this car. So nice inside. You got this nice wood trim all over there. The steering wheel looks very sporty. Let's climb on in. Let's give the door a thud check. Very solid German sound. To start it up, just put your foot on the brake and press here. Nice diesel sound. Let's turn on the AC. So you got buttons over here. There you go. So this car actually has a dual zone climate control. At the back, you don't have climate control, but you do have like a cold, hot adjustment thing. That's it. No temperature and all that. Here in the center, this screen is just so big and nice. This is actually a touch screen. Do that. And you can also control it using the swivel wheel, and you can even move it like this, so it goes like that. Yep. Okay, over at the center, more wood. This is very beautifully finished wood. Got a cup holder here, and this one is actually a removable ashtray, so you just lift this up and remove it to reveal another cup holder. It has a USB port over here. This one looks like a wireless charging port, but apparently it's just a storage area, so no wireless charging there. Even that, look at that. Just how soft and supple it goes back. In the center, you have a very nice shift knob. So just press here, then down to go to drive, up once to go to neutral, press here and up to reverse, and P to park. You got your sport, comfort, and eco pro mode. Although this is a BMW, the days where the BMWs are supposed to be like driven stupidly or over, and now you're just stuck with this. You don't have your traditional handbrake anymore. You can't turn off your traction control there. This is a big button to turn off your parking sensors. And over here, it doesn't have the nice Mercedes thing where you press here and it opens up, where you have it on both sides. This one just has it in the middle, so you just press it once, and this thing opens up, and that is actually not that deep. It's only until like here. That's it. Got a USB port again over there. You got a 12-volt socket over here, and that's about it. Nothing special much about there. When you come here to the steering wheel, that's how you see just how special this car looks. It's a nice thick steering wheel. The leather feels really good on this one. The horn too, it's very nice. You got paddle shifters. You got your controls here for your cruise control. Then over at the right side, you got your audio controls. And as you move on to the speedometer, it doesn't look digital, but it actually is. So as you can see, BMW actually put these bezels over here to make them look like traditional things. Same thing with the other side, but actually this part in the middle is it's digital. So if I press the Sport, Comfort, or Eco Pro, you'll notice that changes. That's Eco Pro, this is Comfort, and Sport mode. Sport mode, it actually shows your speed over at the left. Let's go back to Comfort. Over here at the side, on the left side, you got your automatic headlamps, your parking lights. You can even adjust the speedometer brightness, your front and rear fog lamps. You got your Harman Kardon sound system. That sounds really good. You can hear soft touch everywhere. More wood, soft touch, soft touch, soft touch. Even here, it's soft touch. This is hard touch plastic, and that's just a tiny cubby over there. But everything else, you know, in this car, it's just, even here, this is soft, even more soft. It's just a very, very beautiful interior overall. You got your really nice rear view mirror over here. It looks kind of borderless, not really close enough. It is automatic. I mean, it better be at this price point. And this one, these lights are just so nice. They're not touch though, so you gotta press here to turn it on. It turns on slowly like that. Press this one and they both turn on at the same time. These are LEDs, by the way. You got a nice big sunroof to open it up. Just press here and it slides by itself. You're not supposed to open this manually. And to close it back up, let's do that, and there we go. So now let's go on and check the back. This one doesn't disappoint either. Look at those seats, look at the lines on those seats. These seats are incredibly comfortable. The headrest too, and the one in the middle actually folds down like this, and you can also move it up like this. You just press this and fold it down. Okay, then let's go climb on in. Nice door thud too. This is actually set to my driving position, and I'm only 5'6", but this is more than enough. I'm sure even if you're 6 foot tall, 6'3" even, this is no problem for you. Over here, that's what I was talking about earlier. So you got dual zone climate controls up front, but you don't have climate control here. It's just red and blue. Got your vents, please. You got two 12-volt outlets over here, and really, really shallow cubby. So I'm not sure, like, it only goes until that. I don't even know what you can put here. I don't even think your sunglasses would fit in there. In the front, you got the map pockets. These feel really solid map pockets. On the side, more of that Harman Kardon speakers. You got accent lighting, ambient lighting. That's really nice. Over here, you have your manual sunshades, but you know, hey, at least they're there. And same thing here, the manual as well. Just hook it like that, and you're set. Moving on to the center of the back area. So you have your armrest, goes down. Once you have it down, you just press here. There's a button over here. Just press, and this one folds out. You got two cup holders. And yeah, that's about it. This one, I'm not sure what this does. There's a button here that says consult your owner's manual, and I have no idea what that does. Just leave it down for now. Now this car is actually quite wide. So if you're here in the middle, 3 people is no problem. The transmission tunnel is also quite tall, which is normal for a car in this segment, but that's fine because the footwells are really, really large too. So 3 people, long journeys, no issue at all. As you can see, the dashboard from this view is just so nice. The 5 Series actually comes with the power boot, which I don't understand why you need that because it's just very easy to open, but anyway, you have it. Another thing that could break. So as you open that up, you'll notice just how deep this trunk is. So this trunk is actually not wide at all, but as you can see, I have a lot of stuff in there, and it's really not much space laterally, but going in, that is very wide. You can actually pull these down, and the seats will fold down, so the middle folds down by itself as well. Over here on the right, we got another cubby over there, and over here at the left, that's where your first aid kit. Let's just close it up. Power, press once, and it closes like that. So to open up the hood of this 5 Series, it actually doesn't have like a small thing that you reach up for. Instead, you just have to grab the latch inside under the driver's footwell twice, and then this just you just lift it straight up. So under the hood, you're greeted with this B47 2-liter twin-power turbo diesel BMW that makes 187 horsepower and I think around 400 Newton meters of torque, which is more than enough for a car this size. The torque really propels you, as you'll see in the drive later on. Time for some features. So you just press this button near the power window switches, and the power sunshade at the back goes up. Down in the glove box, you actually have these things that you can put in there. So they're like a factory fragrance thing that BMW does. And so if you go on here to your climate comfort setting, choose fragrance. You can actually choose the level of fragrance. Right now it's empty. You can put two at the same time and choose between them whenever your mood desires. If you go to media and you go, let's say, to FM or any of your stuff, it's a bit of a gimmicky trick that BMW has, but you can actually just like do this. I'm not touching anything, as you can see. This is their gesture control, and this is down. It works half the time. So half the time you'll just be mad at your BMW if it doesn't work. You can also use two fingers and just swipe, and as you can see, I accidentally swiped without meaning to. And right now it's not working again. Yep, BMW, please fix your stuff. Just go into your iDrive settings. You can actually change all those colors for your ambient light. Right now it's in this blue with white contour. You can change it to so much colors, even bronze. That looks pretty cool as well. You can even change the brightness and dim for night driving. That is pretty smart on BMW's part. For the radio preset buttons, you can actually hover your fingers over them and it'll show up on the screen. That way you don't have to take your eyes off the road for too long. Aside from swiveling, the reverse camera shows you artifacts in different colors from green to red to show how near you are from that particular point of the obstacle. I've never seen a car like this ever. You also have a power adjustable steering column, so it goes up, down, in and out. So that's tilt and telescoping. Driving the BMW 520d G30 body. As I said off just now, I'm not sure if you noticed, but the seatbelt actually tightened up by itself. So it's one of those pre-tensioner system that this car has. And this car is just a very safe car overall. It has so many airbags all around the car. So you know, in the city, the 520d is actually very comfortable. It's actually quite comparable to an E-Class already nowadays. You know, back in the day when BMW is supposed to be the sheer driving pleasure, ultimate driving machine kind of things, it just couldn't compare to an E-Class. But today, it's just very, very comfortable in here. The seats too, these contoured seats are just nice, wide, and yeah, just comfortable overall. The handling of this car, that's where it starts to get weird. So this car actually handles very well. It's actually quite comparable to something like its predecessor, the F10 body. But this car just doesn't have the old 5 Series hydraulic power steering anymore. So you have this weird feeling, dampable electronic power steering system, and it's just weird. I'm not saying that this car doesn't handle well. It does. It's just that the steering feel is it's just gone. It's no longer there. Right now, I'm gonna put the car into sport mode and I'm just gonna floor it, and it goes, but it's not overwhelming. It's not fast either. It just wouldn't really kick you back to your seat that much, aside from the initial torque pull that most diesels have. Right here over a speed bump, this car just pretty much glides over it. Even over potholes, just like that. Oh, it's just so smooth, this car. We've come a long way from the E39s and the E60s. This car is just a different car overall. It's much more of a car that you want to cruise in, and sometimes if you want to go onto your twisty back roads, if you want to go to Tanay or Tagaytay or Baguio, this car is the car to get. But if you want a car to just primarily be extremely comfortable in, be even more comfortable than in this car, then probably better off with a W213 E-Class. If you like this video, please don't forget to smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm. And also don't forget to subscribe to my channel to see more car reviews.